Tatu City is owned and developed by Rendeavor. We're Africa's largest new city builder. We're building 6 new cities across the continent, 2 in Nigeria, 2 in Ghana. We have 1 in Zambia, DRC, and here in Kenya, certainly Tatu City, which is the flagship city of the Rendeavor portfolio. Our shareholders include investors from New Zealand, United Kingdom, United States, and Norway. Tatu City is a pioneering special economic zone in Kenya. It has created more than 20,000 jobs, many of them for young Kenyans, in the last few years. Currently at Tatu City, nearly 30,000 people go to work every day. We are home to more than 2,000 affordable and mid-income apartments. We have public and private schools at Tatu City that educate more than 6,000 students every day. And we have 82 businesses, among them some of the leading Kenyan and international companies. More than 385 billion shillings of investment has been catalyzed by Tatu City. That includes some of the country's leading businesses and some of Africa's leading facilities. Notably, a new call center that employs 5,000 young Kenyans and will double in size to create 10,000 jobs in the next couple years. We also have cold storage and logistics facilities that are the best and largest in the region, and they contribute significantly to strengthening Kenya's food and medicine security. So, with those statistics, Tatu City is a major, major success, a major foreign direct investment in Kenya. But today, I would like to say that unfortunately, that success of Tatu City has attracted opportunistic politicians in Kenya. Today, we are blowing the whistle. We are blowing the whistle on extortion, an extortion attempt by the governor of Kiambu County. It's Governor Kimani Wamatangi, and his aide, Salome Wainaina, who is the CEC member for Lands, Housing, Physical Planning, Municipal Administration, and Urban Development. Today, we strongly, strongly condemn Salome Wainaina and Governor Wamatangi for attempting to extort foreign direct investors, international investors in Kenya, from New Zealand, the United States, United Kingdom, and Norway. These individuals here have held up for more than a year and a half the approval of Tatu City's new master plan. All the while, they try to seize 40 acres of land from Tatu City, including land for Governor Wamatangi's residents. The value of the land they are trying to take from Tatu City is 4.3 billion shillings. That's about 33 million US dollars. I will tell you the story of the extortion attempt and provide documents today, which you will be able to take with you. This here on the screens is our master plan. The current one we have is on the left. It was approved in 2019. The one on the right was submitted in 2022. Updating our master plan is something we have to have the right to do every 3 years. We make updates to our master plan to adapt the development of Tatu City to Kenya's dynamic market. For example, we may find that we need more affordable housing. We might see a higher demand for affordable housing. We might see that we need more schools. We might see that we need more areas for call centers that create thousands of jobs. So at that point, when we understand the demand of the market, we evolve the master plan to meet the market demand. It's an arduous consultative legal process that we follow in order to update the master plan, and we follow that process to the letter of the law. In 2022, we submitted the amended master plan to the Ministry of Lands and Physical Planning for its initial review. Following this submission, an elaborate process was undertaken, including multi-stakeholder interaction that was with national and county offices, as well as public participation. In this photo here, you can see one of our public participation meetings that was held at Tatu City as part of the approval process. All stakeholder feedback in this process was satisfactorily addressed in the master plan. And I will repeat that. All the stakeholder feedback that was received in this process was satisfactorily addressed in the amended master plan. In June 2023, the National Director of Physical Planning invited further comments on the amended master plan through a newspaper advertisement, which you can see right here. After a 60-day period without substantial feedback or any objection, the National Director of Physical Planning, prior to approving the new master plan for Tatu City, sought a letter of no objection from the Kiambu County government. This was done according to the provisions of the Physical and Land Use Planning Act 2019. This is also where Salome Wainaina and her boss, Governor Wamatangi, they sought to usurp the national authority and control the master plan approval themselves. And they used it as an opportunity to extort Tatu City. So where in this nice plan, this mixed-use plan, did Salome and Wamatangi find an opportunity to extort us? It's right here in the yellow blocks of land. You can see that some of them here. I'll point them out to you. The public purpose land is for that, public purpose. Tatu City adheres to Kenyan and international best practices in urban planning. The Tatu City Master Plan has 103 acres of land set aside for public purpose use. The land is available for public amenities, such as hospitals, schools, and police and fire stations. The Land Act of Kenya provides that if the government requires land for public purpose, then a compulsory acquisition process must follow, meaning that the land must first be acquired by the government through a process of just and equitable compensation to the landowner, in this case, Tatu City. In short, if the government wants the land, if it needs the land, it has to buy it. But acquiring the land at Tatu City for equitable compensation to Tatu City was of absolutely no interest to Salome and Wamatangi. They wanted the land for free, even a parcel for the governor's own house. The governor and Salome visited us at Tatu City, and they told us the same to our faces. Free land, free land, free land. There was a big focus, interestingly, on the land for the governor's own residence. In the meeting, the governor and Salome would not hear of the law's requirement for compensation. They didn't want to hear about it at all. They said that the Tatu City Master Plan, which is key to investment in Tatu City and in Kenya, would not be approved until they got their land. So I ask you, what does a politician and a bureaucrat, what is their best tactic to extort a business? Delay, delay, delay. We sought 3 additional meetings with the governor to put forth this clear legal requirement for Kiambu County to acquire public purpose land at Tatu City. They were scheduled meetings to which his office agreed, scheduled, communicated to us about, but the governor never turned up. This is how he treats the biggest foreign direct investor and job creator in Kiambu County. He doesn't turn up unless he gets free land. As I said, the Kiambu County government is welcome to use the public purpose land at Tatu City. They just have to pay for it. That is the law, and it is clear, as seen here in Section 107 of the Land Act. So at this point, after making these accusations, I think you're probably wondering, is there a smoking gun? Well, we will not disappoint you. Yes, there is a smoking gun. Remarkably, Salome put it all in writing on the Kiambu County government letterhead and copied it to the governor. This is an illegal demand for land from a private developer, free of cost, as you can see, and we'll distribute this later, you can see what's written by Salome. The value of that land is 4.3 billion Kenyan shillings, about 33 million US dollars. Once again, I repeat that Tatu City has set aside this land for public purpose use. We followed the law. If the county wants to develop on the public purpose land, it too has to follow the law, just like we did. As one of the largest foreign direct investors in Kenya, we won't acquiesce to extortion by 2 members of the Kiambu County government. Governor Wamatangi is abusing public office to thwart legal processes. He is a barrier to foreign direct investment in Kenya, and he is a destroyer of youth job creation in Kiambu County. Tatu City estimates that Governor Wamatangi's extortionate delay has cost the county and country more than 16 billion Kenyan shillings, that's about 125 million US dollars, in additional investment in the country and county, and it has also cost 4,500 new jobs for young Kenyans. And what about CEC member Salome Wainaina? I've met her a few times, and I say that I struggle not to call her the governor's chief extortion officer. Oops, I just did that. She is aiding and abetting extortion by the governor. She is harassing local and foreign investors, and she is destroying youth job creation in Kiambu County. This comes at a huge, huge cost to Kenya.